So here we have a gold 5 Tristana.
Seconds until minions spawn.
You started Dorns in a pot, pretty standard.
Minions
And you're
have
up against
spawned.
Ezreal and Sona. So you have much more of an all-in lane, they have a poke lane. But you scale a lot better, so pretty good to just play safe until Fresh lands a hook. When Ezreal tries to go to the side to land a Q, Thresh can hook. So you help with the blue buff, speed things up. Thresh is eating way too much poke for no reason. Though he did get level 2 first. So now he should be. I see what he's trying to do. He attacked to get level 2 first. Unfortunately, for some reason you didn't get level 2. So didn't go too well, but I guess it was worth it in the end. Unfortunately missed his play. Let me change this to purple side vision. There we go, it's more fair this way. But yeah, you scale a lot better than Israel, so you don't need to play too aggressively. Unless Switch lands the hook, then you gotta. He's really good with hooks, so maybe he can get the kill here. Nah, he just keeps away. But yeah, it's a bit hard to trade against the Sona, which is why I'm pretty much only all in lane. Like when he lands a hook. Doing pretty good so far. Fresh is landing all the hooks. Unfortunately, he misses the play because the jump. Handled that pretty well.
First blood.
Yeah, don't bother trading with Sona. She's already super high. She's not the one you're gonna kill. Good heal there. Should have put a trinket in the bush so you could see better. Don't try to kill this Sona. The minions will kill you. Luckily, you got the reset on your jump. But yeah, if you put a trinket in the bush and you went for the fight, it might have been easier on you guys. And when you jump back when Thresh landed the hook, that was just bad communication. Not much you can do about that in solo queue. Try to work on your last sitting under turret. A little bit. I know it's hard. Speed things up a bit since nothing's happening. You might want to back soon because you're really low and you won't be able to lane when they get back. And you're sitting about 1200 gold. You can easily get advanced Scepter and boots. Or maybe a Vamp Scepter and another longsword, depending on what you want. Let's see what you go with though. Okay, you want the early power with the Dorans. Not a bad decision. Just surprised by the pickaxe though. Probably gonna go straight into Infinity Edge. I guess that's pretty standard with 4.10. Getting a couple Dorns for the life steal and then just going straight into Infinity Edge. Looks like Ezreal's going for the Triforce. Good play. Your Thresh is warding the river. Or actually to try. Sona left, so I'm not sure why. Oh, there she is. If you guys hit 6 before them, you can. No, never mind. I don't think you will. Especially because they're freezing this right here. Or at least trying to stop it from pushing too much. They handled that pretty well. Now it's stuck at their turret where they're safe. Good decision to push it so it'll end up pushing back in your direction after the turret clears it. Trying to reset the lane. So now you have another opportunity. You're 6, Thresh is not. Neither of them are 6, so you can try to kill a couple. I don't know how close Thresh is to 6. But if you hurry, okay, yeah, you guys should go in right now. You're both 6, they're still 5. Okay, so when I hit 6 now it's a bit harder, but if you go in the instant you both hit 6, you have a huge edge in the fight. But then Sona gets her huge power spike at 6. And I think her ult's a lot better than Thresh's. Now, I want to fast forward a lot, but I generally crash when I try to go back, so I don't want to miss anything. Sorry I haven't really been able to say much yet. It's just that this landing phase hasn't been very eventful. But generally when you start a fight and they're going to the bush, you want to trinket it just for convenience. It's the only real advice I've been able to give. You can alter into the... Okay, that works too. You could have ulted one of them into the box. That GPO is going to be pretty useless. Really late too. Okay, their Diana is roaming bot, so you gotta be careful when you guys saw it, so you're backing up. Yeah, 1500 gold, just back. You got enough for a BF sword. Or wait, no, I think it's 1600. No, I'm not sure actually. Or, no, it's not. Okay, I thought they upped it. Okay, I'll speed things up now. Because I know nothing will happen on your end.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Purple team double kill.
Your team has a huge edge, so... No need to make any really risky plays, but you also have an edge in lane as well. Um. Okay, your team's going for dragon. Might as well help them out. So they probably don't even need it, to be honest. But you get the local gold from the dragons, so in the end, it's worth it. Because now the lane resets over here after you left. Yeah, might as well lifesteal up the creeps. Ooh, nice hook, but it's not going to be able to... You're in no position to follow that. Oh, wait, who's... Good call bursting them down before Pants can even get there, and then escaping with your jump. That was a really nice play. Does he have mobility boots? He's going pretty fast. No, he's just best champion. That was a really good call. Really nicely played. I can't really say much more about that. You made the best you could out of the situation. And if you can, you might want to consider boots soon.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Because Gangplank really needs to be kited. If Thresh lands this hook, he's dead. Okay, you should ult him backwards. If you have it. Nice. Yeah, so you can't arcane shift. Really nicely played. You really seem to know how to handle this lane. Yeah, the ult backward was to cancel him from just simply jumping away. Good job taking the lantern, but he misses the hook. Your Zed is coming bot, but I don't think he's gonna get anything out of it. I doubt Sun is gonna walk out there. Okay, their Diana's coming. Head to your Zed. Don't recall there. Okay, I don't think she sees you. Oh, and you got a lantern. Oh, your Zed's dead. Nice. Deploy him. Rip. Be careful with Michelle turning on you. Yep. Yeah, you're really dominating this game. Not really much I can say. I mean, you learn from your mistakes, not what you do right. You just kind of have good decision making in this particular game. There's not too much you could really be doing better this particular game.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
But since your team does have a good lead, you should start looking to get objectives. Simply because you can. Oh, you already have both mid turrets, so either top or bot. Maybe you'll be able to get the mid turret if you're just that strong, but I think it'd be risky. Yeah, just push top. Dragon's up in a minute and a half, so might as well get top and then back, and then get maybe bot and dragon. Just to increase the lead you have. And you can still out their farm the jungle as you go. Okay. Careful where you stand as AD carry. Standing that far up is really risky. So you might die because of it. You had to blow a heal, I think. Try not to stay in front of your team when you're playing AD carry. Okay, so get the turret. That's going a little too hard. Good call, just finishing the turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You guys need to back away from this. I'd recall, get your health up, and then prepare for dragon. They're all up, so they're just about all up. Your team's going too aggressive. That wasn't really worth it. Be careful about letting Diana get that close to you. You guys, right there, you guys really should have just backed after getting this turret. Because Dragon was coming up, and you knew they would be able to come soon. And because you guys didn't back and heal up, they're able to get this turret. So, if you take an objective and you know you're not going to be able to get any more, then you really want to just recall right away so that the other team can't quickly chase you down and then get an objective as you have to heal. So I hope that helps. Nice escape by Diana. I don't know if she'll get it though. You guys might as well get the free dragon in bot. I think it would help if you guys rotate bot instead of chasing. And pick up the free dragon along the way. Just continue snowballing the game. Speed this up.
Purple team has slain the dragon.
And you're stealing all their buffs too. Not a bad call. Looks like you cut out their fan. You didn't really need to blow the ult on the one person, not really worth it, I think. But it'll work out in the end if you guys are fed. But if you guys weren't fed, using the ult just to catch one person isn't really worth it. But in the scenario that you guys are already winning, it is worth it. Since you guys are low, you probably can't get mid, but you should roam bot and take that. Let Zed lifesteal off the minions. Okay, he got too greedy. I don't think you can get bot anymore because you guys spent too long trying to kill people. But yeah, what you can learn from this is that it's more important to get objectives than kills, and just because you think you can get a kill or two doesn't mean you should stick around. If there's no more objectives left to take, you know you're not going to be able to get anything, don't bother staying because the enemy could just turn it around as well. So don't just hang around in mid lane, just hoping they'll do something stupid. If there's nothing to take, then just get out of there, or go somewhere where you can take something. Because otherwise you're just giving them a chance to catch back up. I would group bot. Getting the mid inhibitor turret can be pretty hard. It's easier to just take the easy stuff out first, and if you're lucky, they'll try to defend it, and you can ace them, and then take everything else. Once you finish your Phantom Dancer, you'll probably have enough DPS for Baron. You probably actually do right now. So if they try to turtle in the mid inhibitor turret, you can just pick Baron. Looks like you're trying to pick someone off. They're chasing, but you shouldn't even be afraid of them with how fed you are. Yep, they're all gonna die. Their team should not even be chasing when they're that far behind. Don't know what they were thinking. But somehow you guys lost that team fight. It happened to, or you didn't lose it, but you lost a few people. I forgot how you did. I'm gonna take the risk that it might crash just to see what happened to you. So it was at 22:30. Okay, it actually worked. How was your positioning this fight? Where are you? You are right here. Okay, let's see how you die. You're auto-attacking, auto-attacking. Oh, and Diana jumps on you, and I'm gonna have to look at that again. Okay. How could you have positioned better this fight and not died? I don't... Where are you? Did you already die? No, I'm trying to click on you. Oh, wait. Yeah, you had your rocket leap. You should have leaped out of that. Okay. It's okay if you miss out on a little bit of damage as AD carry, especially when you're that far ahead, if it's needed to survive. But yeah, their team should not have chased that. They got lucky that they managed to pick you off. Could have gone a lot worse for them. But you guys should be able to get bot turret. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, you guys just gotta get out of there. Too much chasing, not enough pushing. So for the most part, you guys need to learn to prioritize objectives. Because they give a lot more gold than kills, and they help you finish out the game. Why did Diana... She landed the Q, why can't you just jump onto her? I don't play Diana, so I don't know. Okay. Because you guys chased for too long, they managed to get that turret. And they could have got this one too if they didn't chase you. Or they could have at least got it to about half. So both teams, I think, are chasing too much instead of just taking turrets. If the enemy's far away and there's a turret in plain sight you can attack, just let them escape. Especially on their end where they know they're behind and will lose a lot of fights. They could have just taken the turret, and that would have been a huge benefit to them because they're so far behind in gold and objectives that would have given them a good opportunity. Okay. I don't know why they're trying to put so much pressure on your end of the map when they're behind. I mean, they should be able to tell that based on how many turrets they've lost and the kills. He's gonna jump over. You guys should get bot. And you gotta stop GP as well. Looks like you don't have any teleports, so either stop GP. Yeah, he's on there. Okay. Stop GP from pushing or take mid. And I think it's gonna be a bit hard to push mid with their wave clear. Ezreal should have used that to clear the wave. Just to give GP more time to push. Who also doesn't have teleport. Yeah, I don't think you guys will be able to take this. Their wave clear is too good, so you need to stop GP. I didn't think you'd be able to get that turret, but you have to stop their split pushes. I would have sent one person that's strong enough to take on GP top and had everyone else go bot. You will get the dragon, but GP is pushing really slow. Oh, it's because he has mostly a tank build. And he else the dragon fed. As long as you have smite, it won't matter. Yep.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
You got your turret out of it, which worth it for him even though he's gonna die. Yeah, when enemies split pushing, you gotta stop them or you gotta force something really quick to where they get punished for staying there. Especially because he didn't have teleport. If he had teleport, you would have had to come to stop him. If he didn't have teleport, which he doesn't, then you can force a turret. And the only way you guys would have got away with that is if Amuvu managed to land a 4-person ult under the turret. Then you guys would have been fine. Assuming he's tank. He built Zanya's. Okay, so he's hardly a tank. He's like half tank. Still would have been good enough, I think. I've never seen a Mumu with Sanya's, but it sounds fun. I can understand it. Gives you lots of damage and it still gives some armor. You wouldn't really have much use for the active though. Interesting. Your Zed's in trouble. He'll get away. So your Zed just wasted his ult, but if he didn't, you guys really need to get this bot lane turret. It's the easiest objective on the map. It's the easiest objective on the map right now. Once you guys get that, you can take Baron. Or try to at least bait Baron to get them to stop it. One or the other.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
At this point in the game, if you guys aren't together, you gotta be careful when you're far out past your turrets because Pantheon can ult behind you and force a fight. So I don't think they're brave enough to do it. Be careful when you stand that far out. You were the furthest out on your team. All it would have took is a flash ult from Sona, and you would have been dead instantly. And with that, with you, the main attack damage carry being dead, you would have got blown up. Your team might have actually lost the fight if you got caught by a flash ult by Sona, because Diana could have bursted you down instantly. Same with Panth. You would have been out of the fight so fast. So be careful how far up you stand. I know you want to attack the minions, but be careful where you stand. It's just not worth it. If you really need to lifesteal, go to a jungle camp, but don't stand in the front before a fight starts. That's how AD carries end up getting caught, when you stand that far up. Your team still has a big lead, but it's starting to go away.
Let me give you a hug.
Your Zed really shouldn't be using his shadow to clear the waves this late in the game. At this point, Mumu might be able to force an engage. And I think it would be worth it. It'd probably go well for you guys. The only thing is, since you guys have 3 AD on your team, they're just gonna stack armor. I mean, Mumu does do quite a bit of magic damage. That's probably why he built Sanya's. Because you needed magic damage. But, yeah. Looks like you're waiting for Thresh to catch someone. But if it's Panth, just be careful, because he might jump on you immediately after the hook, if you try to attack him. Your Zed's low. He's eating too much poke. Just because he's a lead doesn't mean he can be right up in their face. Yeah, it's not looking good for you guys. You're letting them poke you too much. They have a poke comp, you guys do not, so when the enemy team has a poke comp, you know, with Sona who can stay in, Ezreal with his Q, and then Diana, you kind of need to just force an engage early. If you guys had forced an engage with a Mumu earlier, you guys would have been fine, but because you let them continually poke you down, they managed to get that turret, so if you have an all-in comp, you can't be afraid like that. Especially when you have a lead, because all he had to do was ult a couple people, they would have lost. Sona could have gone in and queued. This is not looking good for you guys. I cannot stress how important it would have been just to all in so much earlier before they managed to poke you down. But that's not really within your control. But just if you ever decide to play an initiator of some sort, your team has the lead and the enemy has a poke comp, just all in. When they're this far on the map, they have nowhere to run to. They don't have a turret to help them or anything. Now this is a good call for Baron. And you should follow your team. Thresh should come. You should stop trying to push this. It's a bit hard when you have nobody tanking it. I think he just... Did Baron just interrupt your rocket jump? He did. Thank. Alright. So you should back now. And maybe pick up the dragon for a little extra gold. I agree with your build. That seems good. You may want to consider either a Bloodthirster or a Blade of the Rune King. Next. I like the Bloodthirster a bit more because of the shield. Looks like that's what you're going for. I'd pick up the dragon, then head bot. Just you don't even really need the wave, but actually you need to clear this wave. So either Quinn or Zed's gonna clear that wave. You don't need to be farming your jungle at this point. You should be grouping up and just making stuff happen. I'm careful stunning this far out. So I suppose you have your rocket jump, so you're a little bit safe. You should be together at this point. Push this as a group. Or actually, try to flank them here. Kinda get together and kill them all at once. I don't know where they went though. GP went top. Everyone else is missing, so... Be careful, don't go through your jungle. Because they might be in there trying to kill you. And it seems like you knew better. I have a feeling they're standing over here with how long they've been gone. And these hordes didn't spot them. They might as well do a base race over here, so you guys gotta be careful. Yep, looks like it to some degree. Yep, base race. You guys need to back. Oh, that is very clever. I started to see that coming. As soon as they disappeared and they spotted you here, I had a feeling they're gonna go right for your turret. And then GP did it even better. He ulted you guys to stop the port. And Ezreal's gonna chase you guys if you try to just recall on the spot. So handling this will be pretty hard. You guys fell right for their trap. So if the enemy's missing like that, you don't know where they are, you kind of need to have your tank. Your tank needs to face check it. It's like the only choice. You can't just let them get ready for that. Especially since you saw GP starting the wave. They would have caught you if you guys ran through the jungle, so you would have came around to stop him. Yeah, so you fell for the trap. You just gotta be more careful about when you don't know where the enemy team is. Looks like their Ezreal's gonna die. Looks like you're backing, Quinn is backing, but that might be enough. I don't know how well you guys can handle this, but you guys gotta be quick. Pretty interesting game. Don't just walk in. Be really careful if you do. Okay, they cowered away because they need to stop. You'll get this turret. Yeah, stop the forts. Looks like it's just a Mumu and Quinn. Stop them from backing. Let them keep pushing. These guys should keep going. Just keep chasing. Don't let them back. Be careful, there will be super minions top, but it shouldn't matter. So I kind of want to look back at that, sort of a mini base race after this right here. So I want to see how you guys handled that. So You saw GP pushing, you didn't know where their team was. You could sort of assume they were in here. You don't know if they recalled or not. So you guys headed bot to take this turret when you didn't know where they were, as GP continued to push this. So, at the very least, GP would have managed to push this alone because there was nobody there. So, at best, you would have got this or this turret. Now, what happened is they managed to get the inhibitor turret and the inhibitor before you guys managed to get back to defend this turret, which they lost along the way. So, let me think this through a little bit because it's pretty complicated. They sent a couple people back, I think, to stop you here. And the GPL stopped you guys from backing, and you were lucky enough to get away quick enough. I'm gonna look back at this because I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna win right here. Okay, here's where it happens. I'm gonna see how they stop you from backing. Ezreal has ult. Okay. That was a mistake by him. He used it to clear the wave. He could have used it to stop the ports later on. Because a wave of minions isn't going to stop people from taking out a turret with 500 HP. You can take it out without minions. So, I suppose he wouldn't have had vision of you guys either. But, I'm about to put this on full vision because Ezreal trying to defend 1v5 wasn't the greatest choice. I want to see if he was there all along. I want to see how they set this up. This is a pretty interesting thing. That really decided the game. Because it was a clever trap, so... Okay, so they loop through there. Oh wait, I meant to put it on all. Okay. Okay, Ezreal just backed right there, so... Okay, they almost did. So their bot lane backed. Had they stayed, had they all kind of been in on the plan, this could have been a lot worse for you guys. But they didn't. So if they stayed, they could have pushed it faster than you guys. I mean, GP was pushing this. At this point, they had their wave going towards your inhibitor turret. You guys only had a wave going towards this turret. So, Ezreal could have even... If you guys managed to amass a big wave here or here, Ezreal could have sent an ult back to slow you guys down even more so that the turret has increased armor because there's no wave to help it. So, if their bot lane stayed, it would have been a lot worse for you guys. I mean, you guys would have been forced to back. They would have... At the very best, you guys would have got this turret and then had to back after you lost these two. And if you were lucky, you would have killed them. But... And their Sona kind of stood around for too long. I don't know if she DC'd. Maybe their Sona DC'd. But yeah... I guess when he backed, he didn't know that you guys were going to push that. I'm going to look at it again from their vision. Purple side. No, blue side. Okay. Back another 15 seconds. Okay, so let's see, right here. They don't know where you are. Okay, they know where Tristana is and Amumu. That's about it. So they start to back. They see Quinn bot. They see Thresh bot. So they see 3 people, either mid or bot. Okay, they see Amumu roaming bot. When you see 3 people around bot, you can assume they're collapsing on bot. So if you send all your people top, there's no threat with just 2. And the wave has a long ways to go too, so... I don't know if Sona DC'd, because she was kind of standing around in Fountain for a while, but if she didn't, it would have been great for them to go straight top. And they even see Zed before they even back. So they see 4 people headed bot. And Tristana alone isn't going to do anything, so... It's really clever that they hide before the wave even pushes so that they assume it's just GP and that you got time. But right as the wave comes, they hurry and rush down the turret. So that was played really nicely. If they had Ezreal and Sona, they would have pushed this twice as fast. Because, hold on, let me pause it again. Gangplank went mostly tank, Diana's AP, Pantheon is also mostly tank, so they didn't have much damage. Ezreal would have had all their pushing power, and, biggest of all, Ezreal's W gives everyone attack speed, so they'd push it even faster. So, this is about when they still don't see that you've backed. DP was really clever to stop the back, at least for a bit. But yeah, so they already got one of the turrets before you guys even managed to begin to stop them. However, with Ezreal, they probably would have been at least 5 seconds faster. They could have got this turret as well. And at that point, if they got both turrets, they could have just focused the Nexus really hard. If Ezreal and Sona stayed, especially with the Sona ult to stop them from retaliating, and for whatever reason, the Iceborne Gauntlet she decided to go with for more damage against turrets with the passive, they could have won right there if they stayed. But yeah, I had to analyze that because that was a really cool play. Good call noticing that they were pushing and backing. I just had to say what they could have did better. You wouldn't really expect that level of coordination in solo queue anyway. So I guess I'll watch you guys end the game. Because their bot lane died trying to protect stuff alone. They should have just pushed together and won the base race. It would have been a beautiful comeback. Oh yeah, it's this game. They're all pushing. Got the freaking Nexus. But yeah, pretty good game. So let me give a little bit more commentary real quick. First of all, your build. I agree with your build. Handling that base race at the end, you guys handled that fairly well, though you should have expected it. Just seeing that they're all missing over here, it was a bit risky to go and push the opposite side of the map when they have much less that they need to push, especially because you had no vision of them, and yeah, so you guys should have just checked for them. Obviously, Amumi would have been the one to go in and check, and you guys could have prevented that more effectively. You guys got lucky because their bot lane backed. That's all I have to say. So, in the future, just don't push the opposite side of the map when you don't know where the enemy team is and that they could be waiting top. Especially because you knew their Gangplank was pushing, so he was going to get something regardless, so yeah, just be more effective in stopping split pushes. What else is there you did wrong? If you're in a fight, try to ward the bush that you're fighting in so that you can auto attack them from outside the bush. Positioning is AD carry. Don't be afraid to jump away and miss out on a little damage, because then you could do more damage later. It's better than dying. Prioritize objectives over kills. Don't chase for too long when you can just get a turret right away. It's worth more than the kill, and you might not even get the kill in the first place. And that's about it. I hope this helps.